Good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch, from the past. We just opened the doors. The coffee shop is open. Feel free to come in, chat away, and I'll try to entertain you for an hour as we wait for 7 a.m. when I'll show up and we'll start the show. Have a good time. Coffee's on me this morning.
The lights are low, the table's set, the finest meal you're gonna get. No fancy menu, no champagne, just fire and smoke and sweet refrain. The grill is hot, the coals are bright, everything's gonna be alright. When that ribeye hits the flame, life will never be the same. Hear that sizzle, smell that smoke, now that's no ordinary joke. Pull up a chair, don't be polite, we're having steak tonight. Everything's feeling right, medium rare beneath the lights. We're having steak tonight. Steak tonight, butter melting, what a sight. Raise your forks and hold them high. It's steak tonight. Porterhouse or New York strip, every bite's a little trip. Prime rib, T-bone, filet too, pick your favorite, it's up to you. Friends are laughing all around, best aroma in the whole darn town. Nobody's counting carbs tonight, we're celebrating every bite. No bread basket on this table, only beef that's USDA choice. Hear the band begin to swing, everybody lift your voice.
All right, boys, zebra stew's ready. Who's hungry? Smells amazing, Mitch. Pure carnivore fuel. Carnivore, this menu's all meat. What about balance? Balance? Rick, we're lions. Meat is balance. Exactly. Pass the buffalo. This zebra stew is peak carnivore, boys. Nothing beats fresh kill cooked over open flame. Totally, this is real lion fuel. Exactly. Now grab a plate before Kiltsy eats it all. Balance? Rick, you're killing me. We're apex predators. This is the ultimate balanced diet. Okay, you win. Just don't eat my share of the zebra.
Hey, this carnivore diet is amazing. Yeah? How so? So much energy. I feel great. But is it healthy long term? Of course. All bud.
Welcome to the Carnivore Arc, a fresh take on an ancient tale. All right, cows and bison, up the ramp. Let's move. That's it. Keep the line moving. No pushing. Perfect. Almost there.
What's for dinner?
Same as every day.
Again?
Morning sun is peeking through. Coffee's brewing just for you. Eggs are waiting on the plate. But something tells me, hold up, wait. Hear that skillet start to sing. Now we're talking, that's the thing. When that bacon starts to sizzle, every problem starts to fizzle. Crispy, smoky, what a treat. Nothing else can quite compete. Life gets better with every bite. Everything's gonna be alright. Bacon makes everything better. Any day, any kind of weather. Stack it high, don't be shy. Lift that bacon to the sky. Bacon makes everything better. Couldn't find a greater treasure. Morning, noon, or late at night. Bacon makes the world feel right. Got a steak, add bacon too. Burger, that's the thing to do. Chicken, wrap it nice and tight. Now you've done that dinner right. Friends all gather round the grill. Someone yells, we've had our fill. Then another pan appears. Everybody starts to cheer. Some folks count their lettuce leaves. We're too busy smelling these. Listen close, you'll understand. Bacon brings the whole band. Bacon makes everything better. Bacon makes everything better. Bacon makes everything better.
Hey, everyone, welcome. How's the smoke?
It's good, Mitch. This one is a nice draw.
I agree, Gary. It's smooth.
Definitely. What's everyone smoking?
A Maduro.
EFM. You know what that stands for? Eat f***ing meat. That's right. Eat f***ing meat.
No more of that weak vegan crap.
EFM is the way. Eat f***ing meat and get strong. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Oh, my heart. This is the big one. I'm coming, honey. Wait for me. This is it, Elizabeth.
Welcome to Carnivore Hump Day, everyone.
Hump day.
My energy is through the roof. Same here. No more afternoon slumps. It's life-changing. My focus is incredible. Totally. The mental clarity is best decision ever.
Ladies, welcome to my dream. The man of mystery with 8 women, all smoking cigars and talking carnivore.
Mitch, this is fantastic.
This diet has given me so much incredible.
It's amazing.
See, living the dream. Have you hugged a carnivore today? Whoa, hey, easy there. Ah, not the face. Okay, I get it. You're friendly. Whoa, 250 kilograms? That's way too much. Wait, I'm a carnivore. All that meat adds up. Worth it.
Good morning, Mitch. Ready for another magical day?
Only if you're making it magical, you bastard. Your numbers look great. What? How is that possible? Her diet is working wonders.
Told you I'm fabulous.
That's not healthy. I'm carnivore. Numbers don't lie. Hey, Mitch, ready for some real food? You bet, Kiltsy. No more counting plants for us. We count steaks. Time to dig in. Perfect.
Welcome to the Carnivore Bunch. The meat life is the best life. We stick together, no grains, no problems. Exactly. Meat powers the brain and the body. Let's eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one place where nobody orders a salad. Step right in and grab a seat. Tonight we're celebrating meat. The grill is hot, the band's in tune. We're gonna howl at the carnivore moon. Welcome to the Carnivore Cabaret, where the steaks are thick, the music swings, and everybody shouts, hooray! Come on in, don't be late. Tonight we celebrate at the Carnivore Cabaret. Trumpets flying through the air, smoke is rising everywhere. Butter melting, steaks on fire, everything your heart desires. No bread baskets, not today. Leave the noodles, walk away. Grab your steak, pull up a chair. Everybody's family here. Carnivore Cabaret. Dance all night the carnivore way. Raise your forks high today. Welcome to the Carnivore Cabaret. Well, I tried that lettuce, gave it one more chance. Nearly fell asleep before I hit the dance. Now I've got a ribeye sizzling on my plate. Buddy, when it's steak, I just can't wait. Pile on the butter, don't be shy. Watch that happy smoke go drifting to the sky. If you're looking for the secret, take my seat. I got two little words, just eat meat. That's the rhythm, that's the beat. Steak and bacon, nice and neat. Everybody just eat meat. Eggs and burgers can't be beat. Skip the sugar, feel the heat. Come on, people, move your feet. Just eat meat. My doctor raised an eyebrow, then he looked again. Said, tell me what you're doing. I just gave a grin. Butter on my ribeye, bacon on the side. I've never felt so good, I'm full of carnivore pride. No counting calories every day, no rabbit food getting in my way. Just good old protein from nose to tail. Now that's a story that'll never fail. Just eat meat. Hear those congas in the street. Raise your steak instead of wheat. Everybody just eat meat. One more bite, life's complete. From your brisket to your beef, sing it loud with every...
This is my no cravings for me defense. Just plain burger, some cheese and bacon. Perfect. No bread, no ketchup needed. See? No cravings, just pure bliss. One more bite. Ah, so good.
Let's race to the pool, Kiltsy. You're on. Let's go. Whoa, look out.
Hey, watch where you're going!
They're crazy. Sorry, ladies.
Pool's just ahead. We made it.
My husband never picks up his socks. Mine leaves the toilet seat up. At least yours doesn't snore. Oh, mine does, like a chainsaw.
You ladies are tough. Time to burn rubber.
Oh my God, he's on fire!
Can't stop, grannies. Pool time. Ah, sweet victory. Smoking, my friend, smoking again. Light up the night, feel the fire within. Smoking all night long, singing this song.
Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us carries a shadow. A wild thing. A beast within. Tonight, we don't run from it. Tonight, we tame it. I used to blame the world outside for every stumble, every ride. But one cold night beneath the moon, I learned the truth was singing a different tune. The mirror looked me in the eye, no place left for another alibi. The man I feared was standing there, waiting for somebody brave enough to care. The horns began to play, the darkness slipped away, and I could hear my better judgment call. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the trumpets shout, let the whole world know the fire that once burned out of control now lights the road where I begin. I'm taming the beast within. The anger danced across the floor like it had 1,000 nights before. But I grabbed its hand and spun it around and left it somewhere lost and never found. The fear that whispered in my ear got quieter year by year. Now confidence takes center stage and freedom's riding on every page. The rhythm carried me to who I'm meant to be, and every setback helped me stand up tall. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the saxophones cry, let the trombones grin. There's a brand new chapter about to begin. I'm taming the beast within. Spell, no wishing well, no shortcut through the storm. Just grit and grace and face to face, becoming who I was born. I'm taming the beast within, and this time I know I'm gonna win. The shadows don't own me anymore. I've thrown open every locked up door. Let the orchestra rise, let the rafters prison they've been in. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast within. The beast is still there, but these days I leave the dance.
Out of my way, ladies! This meat's mine!
Not if we get there first, hotshot.
Ha! Too slow! Victory is mine!
Oh, you rascal.
All's fair in love and shopping.
Hey kids, it's Tony the drug dealer.
Oh yeah, Tony, we're hooked!
Give me more. It's the best high.
Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. Today I have a wow rating system. It's a scale from 1 to 5 wows. Spilling my coffee, that's 1 wow. Aliens landing, 5 wows. This system is a game changer.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Oh, young man.
So, we went to the store to pick out bras. Yeah, it was a total mess.
The sizes were all wrong. I found one I liked. They were so expensive.
I'm never going back.
A green here. No. And then the lady at the counter was all like, what size you need? I told her, how the hell should I know? You figure it out. These bras are a scam, man. They never fit right.
You ladies are killing me with this bra talk.
I'm on the carnivore diet. Meat only. Only meat? What about fiber? Don't need it. I feel great. Sounds extreme. What about veggies? Meat has everything. It's natural. I don't know, man. It's a lie. Gerald, I just had the most brilliant idea. Oh boy, here we go. What is it this time? A farm-to-table pot farm. It's foolproof. Randy, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. Post-translational modification is a key process after protein synthesis. It involves adding groups like phosphates or sugars to the protein. This changes the protein's function, location, or interactions. It's crucial for cell signaling.
Dr. Kiltz, I'm not sure I follow.
Look, this glowing diagram shows the protein chains.
It looks complicated. Is it safe? It's revolutionary.
This is the key. Retrals. Now watch this. This glowing neon protein chain is the key. Do you see the bonds? They fold and unfold. This is how life assembles. The sparkles are charged particles, bringing it to life. Ha! Who's next?
Kelsey is in the house. Unbelievable. Look.
Well, I didn't have my Dodger hat.
Shut up, Kiltz.
Whatever this man tells me, how you doing?
Look who's here.
Like, come on.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
2 weeks in a row.
Look what we got. Who would ever thought? Who would ever thought we had a star-studded meeting?
my friends I bought from taken from Hudson.
Oh, have you been to a carnival?
Never.
Is this
The
wrong?
first
You
time.
guys are in trouble. All right.
2 weeks in a row. Jen doesn't know I'm here right now. She's gonna be so jealous. I got to see Kills.
All right. Let's see. Where's the salad? I'm here
I
for
think
salad.
you guys got a bromance going on.
A little bit. That's the truth.
A little bit.
How you
But with
doing?
you too. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm
Kidney stone?
still passing, but I'm good, man. Listen, I'm a carnivore, man. You can't.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this okay over here?
Yeah, sit right over there. All right, what a start! What a start! Most of you don't know me. That's a joke. It's me, Mitch.
Still remember you.
How can you forget Mitch?
And I guess you all know me because if you're watching this video, you're watching my channel right now. So I'm here at a meetup that we're having today in Melbourne, Florida, at the Brazilian Steakhouse at the Melbourne Square Mall, and this turned out great. My story, I've told my story so many times that you probably know it already, but I'm 77 and a half years old. I've been carnivore for 2 years and 3 months. It fixed everything, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been, except for some leftover garbage I've been carrying forward from all those days of eating healthy, at least the way they told me to eat. And I'm in the process right now of passing a kidney stone. And the fact that I'm here and eating and talking and have energy has got to be a testimony to the carnivore way of life. That I can do this even while I'm in the middle of passing a kidney stone. So
There you go.
there's proof. I am on some drugs, however.
Pass them around.
Pass them around, yeah. They would knock you out, Kilts.
Stop trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down, then didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, round and back then, soft shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run, I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made. Same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse, learn right back to wait. I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meeting soft day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend, I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look broken, I don't look done, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. 2 push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. Now when I catch that mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no trophies, no grand plan, no grand plan. Just finally living a normal man. 78, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore. Yeah, I found it all. Yeah, I found it all.
All right, boys, zebra stew's ready. Who's hungry? Smells amazing, Mitch. Pure carnivore fuel. Carnivore, this menu's all meat. What about balance? Balance? Rick, we're lions. Meat is balance. Exactly. Pass the buffalo. This zebra stew is peak carnivore, boys. Nothing beats fresh kill cooked over open flame. Totally, this is real lion fuel. Exactly. Now grab a plate before Kiltsy eats it all. Balance? Rick, you're killing me. We're apex predators. This is the ultimate balanced diet. Okay, you win. Just don't eat my share of the zebra.
Hey, this carnivore diet is amazing. Yeah? How so? So much energy. I feel great. But is it healthy long term? Of course. All bud.
Welcome to the Carnivore Arc, a fresh take on an ancient tale. All right, cows and bison up the ramp. Let's move. That's it. Keep the line moving. No pushing. Perfect. Almost there.
What's for dinner?
Same as every day.
Again?
Well, all right now. Pull up a chair. Grab yourself a steak. And welcome to the show. I'm just an old guy with a YouTube plan, trying to help folks be the best they can. Got a skillet hot and the stories flow when the carnivore rhythm starts to go. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Used to play the congas back in my day. Now I play them while the ribeyes sway. We laugh, we learn, we hang around while that carnivore groove lays down. Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Life gets better bite by bite. Hang with us tonight. With the congas rolling and the stories told, carnivore wisdom never gets old. Trumpet shout, trombone slide, conga drums keep the groove alive. Steaks on the grill, friends in the chat. Pull up a chair, how cool is that? Come on in, pull up a seat. Got good friends and plenty of meat. Laugh a little, stay a while. Carnivore swinging in All right, folks, let's get this live stream started.
Hey everyone, welcome. How's the smoke? It's good, Mitch. This one is a nice draw.
I agree, Gary. It's smooth.
Definitely. What's everyone smoking?
A Maduro.
EFM.
You know what that stands for? Eat f***ing meat. That's right, eat f***ing meat.
No more of that weak vegan crap.
EFM is the way. Eat f***ing meat and get strong.
I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Oh, my heart, this is the big one. I'm coming, honey. Wait for me. This is it, Elizabeth.
Welcome to Carnivore Hump Day, everyone.
Hump day.
My energy is through the roof. Same here. No more afternoon slumps. It's life-changing. My focus is incredible. Totally. The mental clarity is best decision ever.
Ladies, welcome to my dream. The man of mystery with 8 women all smoking cigars and talking carnivore.
Mitch, this is fantastic.
This diet has given me so much incredible.
It's amazing.
See, living the dream.
Have you hugged a carnivore today? Whoa, hey, easy there. Ah, not the face. Okay, I get it. You're friendly.
Whoa, 250 kilograms? That's way too much. Wait, I'm a carnivore. All that meat adds up. Worth it.
Good morning, Mitch. Ready for another magical day?
Only if you're making it magical, you bastard.
Your numbers look great. What? How is that possible? Her diet is working wonders.
Told you I'm fabulous.
That's not healthy. I'm carnivore. Numbers don't lie. Hey, Mitch, ready for some real food?
You bet, Kiltsy. No more counting plants for us. We count steaks. Time to dig in. Perfect.
Welcome to the Carnivore Bunch. The meat life is the best life. We stick together, no grains, no problems. Exactly. Meat powers the brain and the body. Let's eat.
I stopped trusting numbers on a wall. They rise and fall, don't say much at all. Every plan had its moment in time. Worked for a while, then crossed the line. Ran a restaurant, loved the flame. Good food, good nights, familiar game. I turned the photos face down then. Didn't need to meet that version of me again. But I always knew my face, rounded back then, soft to shape. Called myself Big Mitch, played it light, but jokes don't lift that kind of weight. Then one night, under fluorescent light, in a quiet gym, late in the night, I didn't turn, I didn't run. I finally said, yeah, that's me, son. I don't look perfect, I don't look young, I just look like a normal man. Scar on my nose from a harder year, healed up clean, still standing here. Life kept rolling, so did I. Didn't come this far just to pass it by. I tried every promise ever made. Same old circle, different shade. One small slip, one excuse learned. Right back to weight I couldn't burn. This time I stayed inside the lines. No deals, no maybes, no second tries. Meat and salt day after day, and the noise in my head just faded away. Then one night under mirror light, I stood there calm, I stood there right. Didn't wish, didn't pretend, I finally said, yeah, this is the end. I don't look broken, I don't look done, I just look like a normal man. Push-ups used to stop my breath. Now I passed 25, still got some left. Not fighting age, not chasing time, just strength coming back, one rep at a time. Body got lighter, mind got clear. Funny how truth shows up this late in the year. Wasn't weak, wasn't lost back then, just needed the right fuel to meet myself again. That mirror glance, I don't judge him, I give him a chance. Not a before, not a regret, not someone I'm trying to forget. No trophies, no grand plans, just finally living a normal man. 79, still standing tall. Old guy carnivore, yeah, I found it all.
This is my no cravings for me defense. Just plain burger, some cheese and bacon. Perfect. No bread, no ketchup needed. See? No cravings, just pure bliss. One more bite. Ah, so good. Let's race to the pool, Kiltsy. You're on. Let's go. Whoa, look out!
Hey, watch where you're going!
They're crazy. Sorry, ladies.
Pool's just ahead. We made it!
My husband never picks up his socks. Mine leaves the toilet seat up. At least yours doesn't snore. Oh, mine does, like a chainsaw.
You ladies are tough. Time to burn rubber!
Oh my God, he's on fire!
Can't stop, grannies. Pool time! Ah, sweet victory. Smoking, my friend, smoking again. Light up the night, feel the fire within. Smoking all night long, singing this song.
Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us carries a shadow. A wild thing. A beast within. Tonight, we don't run from it. Tonight, we tame it. I used to blame the world outside for every stumble, every ride. But one cold night beneath the moon, I learned the truth was singing a different tune. The mirror looked me in the eye, no place left for another alibi. The man I feared was standing there, waiting for somebody brave enough to care. The horns began to play, the darkness slipped away, and I could hear my better judgment call. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the trumpet shout, let the whole world know the fire that once burned out of control now lights the road where I begin. I'm taming the beast within. The anger danced across the floor like it had 1,000 nights before. But I grabbed its hand and spun it around and left it somewhere lost and never found. The fear that whispered in my ear got quieter year by year. Now confidence takes center stage and freedom's riding on every page. The rhythm carried me to who I'm meant to be, and every setback helped me stand up tall. I'm taming the beast within, not giving up, not giving in. With every note this old heart sings, I'm cutting loose those heavy chains. Let the saxophones cry, let the trombones grin. There's a brand new chapter about to begin. I'm taming the beast within. Spell, no wishing well, no shortcut through the storm. Just grit and grace and face to face, becoming who I was born. I'm taming the beast within, and this time I know I'm gonna win. The shadows don't own me anymore. I've thrown open every locked up door. Let the orchestra rise, let the rafters shake, for every soul still fighting to prison they've been in. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast. I'm taming the beast within. The beast is still there, but these days I leave the dead.
Let the morning sun shine in. Yeah! Get your good day started right. WEFM in the morning. Radio WEFM in the morning. WEFM in the morning.
Welcome to the EFM Daily Meatcast, Morning Coffee with Mitch. We eat f***ing meat, 100% beef, baby. Mornings at 7, it's prime rib hour. Then brisket confessions. At 10, lamb chop after dark. No vegetarians allowed.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch. How are you? What timing? What timing? Always a surprise. Kelsey was on. Jonathan stopped in. Wow, wow, wow. Good to see you all. Good to see you, my friends. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. A lot of you been here since 6 o'clock. A lot of people will be coming back over now from Kelsey's. It's a surprise to see him this morning, but you never know. You never know. At any rate, let's get to it. Let's get to it, my friends. I didn't play any music this morning. There we go. Try to transition from one to another. At any rate, good to see you all this morning. You know the drill. You know the drill. Drink it if you got it. And I got it in a kilt cup. Get a little shot of blues and coffee. Okay. All right, I think I got all the buttons pushed correctly and make sure everything's set. Yes, yes, yes. It's been a busy morning in the chat this morning. A lot of people chatting away. Let me start out by welcoming. Get rid of that banner at the bottom and oh, so much chat, so much chat. Let me get back to a little earlier and we'll start to see 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Holy mackerel, look at that. I think we had the usual people in here this morning at from Europe. Yellow Rose and who was it? We had Lady June, we had Mary M. Anyway, good morning to all you. I can't go back that far in the chat, but we will start. God, look at all of it. Why don't we start with Peter and Tuka? Good morning, guys. How you doing? Peter and Tuka chatting away with each other and Wisecrackers here. Good morning to you. Kelsey stopped in 2 minutes. See you soon, he said, while he was busy finishing up with Jonathan there. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. And Sandy Blythe says, hi, Doc, Barry, Simon. Good morning, Barry. How are you? And Mike Seeley Sr., how you doing, Mike? Sandy, Lori White, so good to see you. Brian Aries here. Tammy Batarch, hi, Tammy. Let me get you up to 7 o'clock, see who won. And then, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's in my green room. Guess who? The man who does not sleep. Be right with you, Kelsey. Let me get through this. Yellow Rose, Sandy and Yellow Rose, and sneaking up on 7 o'clock. D is here. Hiya, D. And the winners, as usual, this morning. Lambs and Robbie Autry. Photo finish. Stevie Wood was there. Larry Weitzel. Lizzie. Hiya, Lizzie. Good to see you. Leslie Yellow Rose. Good to see you. Brian chimed in. Tuka chimed in. Donna, how are you? It's Tuesday. Michael Pregler was here. Shannon. Hiya, Shannon. How are you too? And Tuka, and let's see. Rough Carnivore from Guam. Hi, Rough Carnivore. How are you? Brian Dish is here. Sandy, I think I said hi to you. And we also had 7 o'clock. Marla Kelly, how you doing? Carnivore Wayne. Still 7 o'clock. Rick, time to get quacking. It's always time to get quacking. Lizzie, Brian, Robbie Autry again. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Look at this. I've been up myself since very early. Larry Ryan, hi Larry, good to see you. We're at 7:01. And if you have any questions, I'll try to keep an eye on it. I can't promise anything. Don't know how long Kiltsy's going to be able to stay with us this morning. Right now, he's off getting coffee, evidently. Peter welcomes everyone. Peter, you are very prolific this morning. Good to see that. Danny. Hi, Danny. How are you? Good to see you. Always. Anybody I missed? Linda. Linda McDaniel. Good morning from Michigan. Hi, Linda. How are you? How are you? Donna Ray. Bacon Runner. I wish I didn't miss it. Michael, okay, you guys are chatting away already. And this is Nadja Newhall. Good morning from Kentucky. I'm new here and happy to be here. Well, we're happy to have you here. We're happy to have you here. And, oh my God, I had Kilts for a second, but he escaped. Now he's back. He's back. I can't keep track of you. Man, sit still, will you? For God's sakes. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't move. I'm still right here. Hold on. I'm right here. I got to make a light change. There we go. We'll see. Hold on. I was on with Jonathan this morning, who's going to be on tomorrow morning. But good morning, my brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing?
Okay. Little bit confused, a little bit harried, but that's okay. I'm going to settle down now. I got all the right buttons pushed, I think. And we had the little pre-show and had a lot of people chatting away. And what a surprise. Worked out pretty good.
Well, if I'm here like a week, if I stayed here, I would be in the sync of all this time zones. But my sleep has been completely messed up. Okay, we got I don't have a Mitch cup, and I was noticing that this morning.
Gotcha.
You got me. So I got to get myself my Mitch cup and set it up at all my little spots. So
well, I'll tell you what. When you come and visit, I will give you a cup.
Okay.
To take with you.
Okay.
I have a few. Mark Whistler made me a number of coffee cups. The ones that have just say morning coffee with Mitch on the front and got the old guy logo on the back, I'll give you one of those. And I'm sure he would love to have you own it. So that then no more excuses. You know what I mean?
Well, quite often, Mitch is on at 6 a.m. a little bit also, but I didn't see him there. So I decided I get up about 6:25 here Eastern time, 5:43 something in the morning on the Pacific time. But I went on live, but I'm watching your pre-show, and everyone's got a Mitch cup, but Kilt's, and I'm like, okay, all right. All right, but I do have my my official Mitch paraphernalia since I do get a chance
Oh
to
man,
have
look
my
at that.
cigar from time to time. All right, and although my brother's a little just like get that out of here. And so I gotta like hide off on the back porch and make sure. But the neighbor is a big cigar smoker right on the back porch, and so his brother is joining in. But
Well, I don't smoke my cigars in the house either.
no,
I don't blame
either.
your brother. No, I
I'm
don't. I
outside.
don't.
Right, but even on the back porch, he doesn't like, and so. But you know, he actually softened. He softened. He said, "Okay, Rob, I'm gonna have one too." So we're gonna get Ray and Rob having a cigar with Mitch coming up. I need two Mitch cups for Southern California. We'll get those.
All
Get 'em.
right. So, and when we do that, we'll have to get Rick in here and make sure he gets a cigar.
Yeah, we gotta get our brother Rick having a cigar. I mean, he can eat iguanas. He can smoke a cigar.
You got that. That's my life's mission now, is to make sure that Rick learns the joys and the pleasure of puffing. I don't even like to call it smoking. I like to call it puffing, because you don't inhale. You just don't inhale. And I made the analogy that if you took like a cyanide capsule, enough cyanide to kill you, and put it in your mouth, and then spit it back out again, it would be harmless. You got to swallow. You got to get it into your physiology for a poison to kill you.
Yeah.
And that secondhand smoke argument doesn't really wash, considering all the pollution and other crap that we breathe in every day with every breath. So I don't worry about it. I'm tired of, like most things, of everybody with condemning you and telling you not going to understand. If somebody doesn't like the smell of cigar smoke, then stay away from me, for God's sake. I try to be courteous and not smoke where there are other people around. But I'm tired of, I don't know about you, I'm tired of trying to live my life based on what other people think is proper.
Yeah, I think be unique and be you. That's the whole point. And that's, Jonathan, our carnivore muscle brother, is on tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow. And we've got Vinny today at 9 a.m. Eastern time. We got Vinny Pacifico, who's a pro wrestler, carnivore. So, from we got all these lives happening. Which is,
I saw that. Wow.
Like,
I'm so confused. There were so many thumbnails. Bang. I see Ali is back to work again. Good.
Yeah, Ali is on a ride here and helping get all this going. And but we got great communities, and you're one of those people in the community of carnivore that keeps us laughing and having fun, right?
Well, we try. Barry sent me another meme this morning. I didn't download it yet, so let me download it. Keep the humor alive. This one is another Tony the Tiger. It's a short one, but it's funny. Hang on a second. I will show you this. Right. Push this button here, and away we go.
Hey kids, want some sweets?
Well, let's see. In our house, we had Raisin Bran, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Cheerios, Wheaties. We never had Frosted Flakes, but I mean, we just added sugar and banana. I did sugar, bananas, non-fat milk to my Cheerios. I love Cheerios, and I remember that my daughter, we would just carry like tubs of Cheerios or bags of Cheerios to feed her when and she grew up on Enfamil also, and but it's ching 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 ching,
Oh,
right?
no doubt. No doubt
Printing
about
money.
it. No doubt about it. Well, we're up to 85 people here this morning.
Nice.
85 other insomniacs like you and me.
Well, yeah, I'm like last night, yeah, the night before last, I couldn't sleep, and that's why I was completely off. And then I'm getting on a plane tomorrow for back to Florida.
Oh, tomorrow
And,
already?
yeah.
Already. You're not going to even last out the week out there. I thought you were going to be there until the end of the week.
No, I'm not going to. So we'll see. We'll see. And I've got to be in. I've got to be back in New York on Monday.
Wow.
My airplane is on the sales force right now. So anyone want to get 684 Tango Hotel a Citation Mustang, a really good deal, 1.895. And it's a complete write-off. You could get accelerated depreciation.
Yeah,
And
that's what I need. I
it's
need to be able to write off $2 billion worth of this YouTube income, because well, the taxes are terrible. We make so much money on YouTube,
Well, we were talking about, the YouTube it has got all the sort of directives on who's good and who's bad, and I think the carnivore world has been mighty bad, and
Oh.
they link it to unhealthy lifestyle and ideas. Like our brother Jonathan, who's a bodybuilder, he's just is completely unhealthy.
Absolutely. In fact, Barry gave us this.
They're throttling the carnivore message. No wonder our numbers are down. They block the truth to keep us quiet. Like shadow bans on steroids. Exactly. They don't want us healing humanity.
That's not funny, is it? But it's true.
And again, as people who want to get pregnant that I work with every day, it's like, well, I don't want to go carnivore. I say, okay, then spend thousands of dollars, and in many cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars on fertility treatments that quite often don't work, unfortunately. It's like cancer therapy. How much money is spent on cancer therapy that ultimately doesn't work?
It's unnecessary because I truly believe the new research in cancer, and it's more of a diet-related illness than a carcinogen-related illness. It seems like, well, I know my skin cancer that I had, pretty serious melanoma has completely gone away, and I don't get precancers anymore on my skin, and I don't get sunburn anymore. So
think of all the skin tags and I mean, basically, skin cancer is a leading problem. And so everyone was worried it was what's on the outside, but it's actually what's on the inside, right?
Oh, God, we have so many misconceptions, and it's been happening for so long that now it's accepted. They say that a lie told long enough becomes the truth when everybody believes it, and this is what always happens.
I mean, the Olympian that's getting charged with ruining the reflecting pond is it's sort of like, the narrative of government. And that-
I'm
and that-
trying to. I'm reading the chat here.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to keep up with. All this stuff going everywhere, all over my screens. So, you got any bites on the airplane yet?
Yeah, well, we've got one good bite, and so it's it's got to dress up nicely to get shown. It's going out on a date. We'll see if the date lasts or not. But I think I'll be able to sell it because there's still enough crazy people like me who, I mean, you flew airplanes. I mean, it's. I'm going to use the word. It's a little bit of an addiction. Once you get doing
It's
it,
a
I mean,
lot.
it's really,
a big addiction. It's a big addiction.
I mean, I loved it. I thought it was. I mean, I still love getting in that airplane and putting the throttle forward and taking off, and it still feels freeing and great. I'm keeping my Cirrus. I actually may get another one, just a little higher, newer generation, because I still love flying. And it costs less. Well, jets. The problem with jets, number one, jet fuel is a lot more expensive. And you have to do recurrence training, which is a lot more expensive. And then the maintenance on a jet, like I just got out of 3 months of maintenance. Now there's another maintenance time frame coming up where my airplane, my Cirrus is once a year.
Yep, once a year.
Once a year. And
unless you get an AD on it, and that was the problem that you can always have with an airplane is if something happens, a failure or something in the fuselage. That's what happened to my Beach Baron. They came up with a fuselage AD, required a fabulous inspection, and all that, and those things with jets can run in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to fix. So you got to really love it, I think. Yeah, you got to love it that much.
Yeah. Well, again, cars. I didn't get a car here in Irvine. I take Uber, and I keep on looking at the numbers of how much I really drive, and it's like, well, okay, because much of what I'll do is be in the East Coast. My car will sit. I'm paying the insurance. I'm paying the either by cash or lease or finance, and ultimately I've just looked at it as like, the Uber drivers works fine for me. It's just fun for now. I don't even need that car.
I think about that for myself. I have because of the stroke, I had bought this Palisade. You've seen my car. You've
nice
been
car.
on it. Yeah, it's a great car. I've had it in December. It'll be 2 years. I got 3,000 miles on it because either I have nowhere to go now. They deliver my food. I haven't been able to walk a whole lot or get around long distances, and yet I can't. Of course, the kind of money that costs me is nothing compared to the overhead that you've got with your fleet of airplanes and cars all over the place. But I got rid of my motorcycle, but I'm not ready to be without a car, even if it sits there, because primarily, if anything happens and we have to evacuate for a storm, I need to be able to have something reliable and get away. So I'll keep the car.
That's interesting because I was thinking about that with all the fires going on, and here in Southern California, we're in an area where a fire could hit, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, maybe the neighbors will take us out because they ain't ordering an Uber at that time. So it is something that I did think about. I'm saying, okay, well, maybe it's an investment in being able to get out of Dodge, even in Southern California.
Yeah, if the traffic isn't so bad. At any rate, I wanted to take a short break here to comment on Danny's comment. Mitch is wicked smart. I want to say, I agree. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. It's a great compliment. I appreciate that.
Well, wait
I
a minute.
appreciate
There
that.
was another compliment also there.
What was that? Did I miss something?
Yeah, you did. You did. Danny did another one. There's a second one there. Kilts is wicked smart.
Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. No, I always tell people
Well, you know why Kilts
how
is
smart
wicked
you
smart?
are. I think
You
you're
know why
very
Kilts
smart.
is wicked smart? One is he learns from his good friend Mitch, and he hangs out with Mitch and all the misfits. I mean, the smart thing is that Kilts is here with all these great brothers and sisters together, sharing thoughts and ideas. And the next thing I'm seeing is that Baker's been doing skip alongs in St. Pete's. So if you ever want to just get out and go skipping, hang out with Baker.
He's talk about a one of a kind guy.
Oh
You
my
know,
God!
I think that you and I are both very unique human beings. I think both of us, the mold got broken when we came along, but I think Baker kind of fits in with that. And I see you got Ken Burry scheduled for, what is it, Friday?
Oh, well, we'll say, yeah. You know, is Ken going to show up?
Well, it
We'll
depends
see.
on the sheep. It depends on the sheep.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Ken's got his priorities in order, you know.
Well,
Here's a question. Here's a question from Peter. My 86-year-old mom uses what is a shoeing cart?
shopping
Oh,
cart.
yeah, I'm sure. Shopping cart. Peter made a typo. This is mark this day. This is a banner day. Peter made a typo. Holy cow. Cart to hold on to at the grocery store and does fine. Have you thought of that so you can get out more and shop? No, Peter, I don't care. I don't worry about that. Yes, I can do that, but I don't need to. And I now have an elliptical machine. I used it yesterday. Kelsey, you ever been on an elliptical machine?
I own an elliptical machine.
Well, of course you do.
and which I've owned for about 20 plus years, maybe even longer. And I used it for about 3 months, and otherwise it's a piece of art.
I have been going to gyms all my life, and I've always seen these things, but I never, I don't know if it never clicked with me. I never realized. But now, I got this company sent me this one to make a video about. So I said, well, I started reading up on it, and the points of it, that it's smooth exercise, non-jarring, and yet it works out every muscle in your body. Your upper arms are pushing, your legs are pushing, you're in essence running on this thing without the jarring of jogging. And I have no idea. Oh, did you get one of those styrofoam weights too that looks like the real thing? Yeah, I got a few of them. Yeah, absolutely. Along with the rocks that I can throw at people, that bounce off their heads.
You at least want to look the part. I've learned in life. First thing is look the part.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you look the part, maybe you won't come apart, or you'll be part of the part.
Oh man! So this elliptical thing, I actually realized that endurance-wise, strength-wise, I'm still relatively strong, but endurance-wise, my has gone to hell after this year and 4 or 5 months of not pushing myself, not ever breaking a sweat, being unable to. And I'm viewing this elliptical thing, the value of it as a comeback for me to regain or exercise that endurance. So I'm going to really work on it. But I went on it yesterday, and I had it set up I guess maybe I had it set too high. And I got through about 3 minutes on that thing. And my heart rate was up, and I got a long way to go, and I need to do that. But I'm going to try to find something here, maybe show you. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it.
Yesterday I did a 3-mile hike. It was about 90 degrees, and first mile and a half was downhill, and then I went up this really great stair area and hill, and I was like, it was hurting.
I want to show you something. I'm going to show you a little preview of the. I'm starting to shoot some footage for this video I got to do for the elliptical, and let me get this going here. This is me. This is the first time I ever climbed on this thing the other day, and I'm trying to figure out, how do I do this without killing myself? How do I climb on it without killing myself? And then I felt like I was going backwards, so I figured, no, that doesn't feel right. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's better. And there's me on the elliptical, and the neat thing about it is balance is not an issue. See? So I can do that and really get a workout and a half. And I got to tell you, that exercise is everything. I don't know why I haven't found this earlier, but
it's great for moving the muscles in a symmetrical way that actually will build the neuron memory to do that without it.
Well, I think it's going to be good for my balance.
Yeah.
Michael Pregler says, you know the question I'm going to ask. Yes, I've been doing resistance training with the bands. I do that. I do a workout, but I don't have weights here at the house. But I know about what.
How do you get anything delivered to your house?
How do I what?
How do you get people to send you stuff? I'm sure there's some weights to be delivered.
I don't. Yeah, but God, my poor house. If I keep adding all these heavy things inside, the floor is going to collapse. You know, the thing's going to sink down on this on the foundation. No, I may get a couple of dumbbells, but I got the gym up here, and they got all those weights up at now that I have the bicycle and the scooters, I'm planning on going to the gym. But unfortunately, I am not an exercise guy. I never have been. For me, I don't look forward to exercising. Some people love it. I'm one of these people. I don't like it, and I haven't liked it all my life, and I've done it because I'm trying to do myself good. But it's not something that I really look forward to. I envy the people that are athletes. I've never been an athlete. I've always been the slightly overweight guy that runs the projector, you know, plays in the band instead of dancing. You know, I mean, that's been me all my life. So I try to find exercise that's enjoyable, which is why that biking, getting out and biking is something I like. And I used to walk, but I was not like you or other people that just revel in going out for a 5-mile walk. To me, it's just drudgery. I've tried getting excited about it. So I'm trying to find ways. I know I have to exercise if I want to, but I'm, almost 80 years old.
Well, maybe you're going to be in the next Iron Man. And I think, a lot of what you're doing is you're going to be in the next e-tri-scooter triathlon.
Triathlon, yeah.
Right?
Who's got the biggest battery is going to determine the winner. Who's got the biggest motor on the scooter?
Yeah, it is, again, getting out. And, so even getting on lives you know, you're inspired by the people, but also the stuff that gets you moving and doing different stuff. I mean, the elliptical, the e-scooter, all these things are built in the community, and you know, we got to do something today. And Barry's putting out new content that's like, okay, what can we do to inspire Mitch?
Well, I get Barry especially, Barbara, Gramma,
Yeah.
who sends me that music that's fabulous that I love. I'm so grateful for this community, and I'm sure you are too, which is why I look forward to it. And yeah, sometimes I get aggravated by it, but on balance, I get a lot of support, and that's why we do this. We do this because everybody needs this support. I saw Louis was here. Everybody's going by. I've been trying to look out for any QQQs. I haven't seen too many of them today, but well, you know, you and I get a chance to have a little meeting. We talked about that. You said to me, it's a shame I can't get down there more to see you. I said, don't worry about it. We see each other every day, you know, virtually. That's just as important. CB is here. How you doing, CB? Good to see you this morning. And Tuka's still with us. Hi, Tuka. Peter says he feels more like 24. Well, unfortunately, Peter, neither you nor I look 24 anymore, but we can feel that way. We can feel that way. Jerry Voitish, you know Jerry. Have to teach you how to pronounce. He taught me how to pronounce his name. It's not Vaj, it's Voitush.
Voitush.
Yeah, you spelled V-O-J, but it's
Voitush.
It's Voitish, yeah. I think that's correct. I've been saying it that way. He hasn't corrected me. But he's a great friend. Of course, Mike Seeley. I love Mike. He comes over here and he is so positive, that guy. He's always got a smile on his face and loves life. Loves life.
He does. Yeah, that is for sure. That's what I love about the community. What is nebbish? Mitch, you've been nebbish. This is Susie Marsh. We love Susie Marsh. Well, now you're an athlete.
A nebbish. Well, that's a Yiddish word that kind of means a silly person. Somebody you look at and say, is there something wrong with that guy? You a nebbish? You know, that's the way I perceive it. But, and my phone goes ding, and what could that be? During my live stream, so my phone goes ding. Barry Simon. Oh, no. He sent me a Dr. Burry meme. If you dare. maybe I ought to preview that one first. I'll do that after the streaming. We don't want to insult Ken. Ken. Tuka says, question, what did you do to my training, Mitch? I hit PB in dumbbell, chest press, lat pull down now, and French dip this week. I don't know what you're asking me, Tuka, but if you're doing all that stuff, good for you. Good for you. And Peter is describing what Yiddish is. Yiddish is a combination of German and Hebrew, I think. I can't tell you what the what the derivation of it was, but like so many languages, when people migrate, their old language and their new language kind of blend in certain ways. But Yiddish if you speak German, you can understand Yiddish. But if you just speak Hebrew, the Hebrew is an Arabic style language and Yiddish is a Germanic language. I don't know what the derivation is, but Jerry put it right there. He summed it all up. Oy vey. Oy vey. And most people don't know what that means. The complete expression is oy vey es mir. Oy vey es mir. It means woe is me, basically, loosely translated. That's what you say when you're overwhelmed by something. You go, oy vey. I heard that a lot growing up. And most Yiddish words are. Very much like German. Yeah, Danny says, or Aunt used to say that. You don't have to be Jewish to say oy vey. That's part of our vernacular, too.
I grew up in Los Angeles. You know, every language in the world and was spoken, and you know, it's the melting pot of the world.
It is, and there's no shortage of Jewish people in Los Angeles. They're all movie producers. all the big studio owners were always Jewish. All of them. All of them were. Most of the producers and directors were Jewish or Italian or Italians. I'm reading the chat. You reading the chat?
I'm reading the chat.
Robbie Autry, this is interesting. Why does carnivore get rid of skin tags? And correct me if I'm wrong, but skin tags are a metabolic disorder. All my skin tags finally fell off once I started, when I went on keto and very low carb, but I've heard it from many people. What do you think about that?
Well, I think metabolic healing is reducing inflammation. So inflammation is essentially the cause of our problems, which damages the liver and damages the gut, which ultimately causes metabolic disturbances. So I think metabolic it should be inflammation. And think of a skin tag like a cancerous growth. It's just not, it just generally doesn't kill you. But enough of the skin lesions do because they become cancerous. So a tumor essentially is an inflammatory process, and going on a metabolically a change in our dietary habits, which basically plants are poisonous. Meat is masterful. Inflammation.
It's very simple, isn't it? Why don't we one of the things I always rail about is how we just keep trying to find ways to make it better by overcomplicating it, and that is counterproductive. It's so simple. And you and I both harp on that. You know, it's so simple. You don't need to be in charge of your physiology past the point of what you feed yourself. Other than that, stay out of its way. Yeah, I always get people tell me, yeah, but what if you don't get tested every 3 days, you're going to, you might have something and you're going to miss it and all that. Yeah. You'll worry yourself to death in the meantime if you just live your life. And if you got to, if you get sick, figure out why. But if you're not sick, and I use cars as an example, you don't stop at every gas station you pass, do you? And ask the guy to check your tires and check your oil and check, things running right. You got maintenance intervals. Every once in a while you check it. If your car develops a problem and all the oil leaks out, you'll know it because there'll be a puddle under your car. Then go figure out why. I'm not saying you shouldn't maintain things, but people take this proactive stuff to ridiculous levels sometimes, and there are things we're not supposed to monitor every day.
Mitch, what's the most important thing you measure every single day to keep you healthy and well?
How I feel.
Right, but would you say that showing up on your lives and then other people showing up with you is an indication that you're still alive and you're able to communicate, you're able to participate in life? Isn't that really the dipstick?
Well, it
Does anyone
is.
know what a dipstick is?
Yeah, I know what a dipstick is. It's not a good thing to call somebody. You know, man, you're a dipstick. You know. No, I agree, and that goes along with what I said. How you feel, how your energy level is, your enthusiasm, your attitude.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
going to the bathroom? Are you able to still able to go to the bathroom? Is those are the greatest indicators we have of our health is in our excrements. You can tell whether you're hydrated or not by the consistency of your poo. You can tell if you've got kidney issues or not by looking at the color of what you pee, and is there bubbles in it or not, and is it dark or light. Nature gave us these built-in indicators, and that's, I think, all you need, and that's not a lot of work. To
Well,
look in.
numbers and data, as Bacon Runner throws out there, it's distractions, I call them. But what about this? And what about this? And well, did you check this today? Like, I'm not that bright.
I've always subscribed to the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And sure, there's always exceptions, and there's always people say, well, I'm so glad I went to the doctor because he found out that I only got 6 months to live and I got this deadly disease. And my answer is, well, now that you know about it, how's your attitude? Well, I worry all the time. And is he able to fix it? Well, no. You'll know if you got a heart, but people worry about heart blockages. They worry about, you'll have chest pains if you have blockages. You won't be, you'll get out of breath in 2 seconds. There are clues which don't require you to go and get imaging every 3 days or 4 days.
Look at Frank M at 445's comment. Frank M 445.
Frank M.
Mitch, don't forget Keith Richards has outlived
Richard Simmons. My son always uses Keith Richards as an example because he'll say things like, after the apocalypse, only 2 things will still be alive on the planet Earth: cockroaches and Keith Richards. It's true. It's true. Richard Simmons was not a healthy man. We've proven that with all this exercise. That is not the answer. You'll be so much healthier if you just eat a carnivore or a meat-heavy diet, quit the sugars. If you didn't exercise at all, just the exercise of doing what you need to do to get through the day, you may not be an athlete, but we're designed to build the appropriate muscle for the tasks that we have to accomplish.
Right.
And no more, because any more than that is not really that good. You're maintaining machinery you don't use. That takes energy. You can't, we tend to judge everything by weight. We tend to judge health viewed through the lens of a scale, it seems. And weight is something that will take care of itself. Muscle mass will take care of itself. This business is about eat less, move more, work more, has proven over my entire lifetime not to work. It's never been a permanent solution. It generally causes more metabolic harm when you yo-yo back and forth, and I've suffered from that. How do you tell people this?
Eat lettuce.
Lettuce, yeah, I like your description of lettuce. There's two things that I always credit you for: the fact that lettuce is nature's toilet paper, and scientism. Scientism, I love that. I love that. I've always subscribed to that, but I never really gave it a name before.
Well, Rick Charger Mopar made a comment: "Be more like George Burns." And you and I were talking yesterday about George Burns. He was on with Johnny Carson, and Johnny asks George, "Well, doesn't your doctor tell you that you shouldn't smoke cigars?" And George says he's dead.
I told you the story about my grandfather. I've told everybody this story before. It's a true story. And when I was growing up, my grandfather smoked like 6, 7, 8 cigars a day. He smoked at his he owned a slipcover and drapery company. He had 300 women working for him on sewing machines. He had a big plant in downtown Philly. When I was a kid, my mother put me on the bus and sent me down and I got off the subway at 13th and Market Street. My grandfather's things, and I went up there, and I had to. Every time I went up there, I was like 10 or 12 years old. I had to run the gauntlet. I didn't even know what a gauntlet was, but my grandfather was so happy to see me, and he would take me up and down the aisles of these women on sewing machines and to show me off. And every one of those friggin' women would go, "Oh, you're so cute. You're always so cute." And by the time I got done, my face was numb. But my grandfather smoked cigars all his life and drank 1 or 2 Canadian Club highballs every day when he got home. He had a den in the house. He would sit there every day after work when he got home in his apartment, and he would smoke cigars and drink Canadian Club highball. He lived to 102 years old. He was perfectly healthy right up to the very end. And he told this story. And it was like a joke to me because I'd heard it so many times, but it was true. But people were always coming up to him, always, everywhere he went. His name was Harry. They'd say, "Harry." He'd say, "What?" "Harry, aren't you afraid that all those cigars are going to kill you?" And he had it down like a comedy routine, but it was just true. He would say, "It's funny you should say that. My doctor told me that if I didn't quit smoking cigars, I wouldn't live another 10 years. And they invariably would say, "Well, what does your doctor think now?" And he would say, "I don't know. He died 25 years ago." And that was a true story. That wasn't a joke. And that's where I got my philosophy about cigars. But in my life, I have always gone to cigar bars. Kelsey will tell you, a cigar lounge is a very, very special place. Most of the time when you look around, it's populated by really old men who don't work anymore. And if you go in the afternoon, these guys got nothing else to do but go to the cigar lounge. Some of these people were World War II vets. They're in their 90s and 100 years old. And they're the guys that are sitting around smoking the cigars. And I just look at that and I say, I don't see where cigars are making people drop like flies. I can understand cigarettes, but you don't put the poison in your body. You put it in your mouth and blow it out again. And if it is even that poisonous, because if you've heard me talk about that, I think we were healthier as a nation when the majority of adults were cigarette smokers than we are today. In the 40s and 50s and 60s, we didn't have the cancer and heart disease that we have today. I don't think it was the smoking. I think, yeah, there were diseases like emphysema and things. But I think if everybody quit eating sugar and seed oils and started to eat meat and took up smoking, we'd be a hell of a lot better off than we are now.
there hasn't been a head-to-head comparison of smoking with a carnivore versus a standard healthy Kellogg's cornflake breakfast with rice-a-roni for dinner.
Why would somebody do a study like that? The only time people do studies today, other than Dave Feldman, is when there's profit to be had. A study today is not done for curiosity's sake. It's done to develop marketing information. It's a shame, but most of it is propaganda. Dave Feldman's the only guy that I've ever seen that I know of that's actually done a study with no bias going in. Now, he may have had a little personal bias. He, of course, wants to prove that he's not going to die, he and Nick Norwitz, from 400 or 500, 600 LDL levels. But I don't think that they had any nefarious motives. Not so for...
Why would your body make cholesterol to kill you?
That's the logic of it. That's the logic of it. Why would, and why, after millions of years of evolution, with the survival of the best chemistry, would anything that our bodies make actually be a poison and something we want to eliminate? I think we've pretty well debunked the cholesterol thing. We can't be sure of anything, but my LDL is 350 to 450, depending on what I'm at. But my HDL is high, my triglycerides are low, metabolically healthy. The one true test that people should get that nobody's getting and doctors will not prescribe is an NMR spectroscopy to find out whether your LDL is small and damaged or whether it's not, particle counts, things like that. And nobody orders that test.
Well, what if obesity isn't the cause of any disease?
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you up until a certain point. I think that...
I mean, 400 to 700 pounds is not normal. But again, we need to be open-minded to all of it, because if you simply change your diet, let's say no exercise, you just simply went carnivore. I don't care what your weight is, right? And you thought beauty of yourself, because again, we made a science of making you think ill of yourself. That's the number one problem in this world is I'm going to convince you you're miserable, and then I'm going to sell you a drug diet dissection that, because again, I'm depressed the way I am.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that number one?
Well, I think unless you've got something broken, anybody, if they just feed their body right, their body will seek out its ideal weight. But there are medical conditions, especially some thyroid conditions, hormonal imbalances, that can cause the obesity. In that case, it's not the obesity that causes the condition, it's the condition that caused the obesity. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have medical interventions, I mean, that would put you out of business. We don't want to do that.
But again, your hormone defects and thyroid defects are secondary to a deadly diet. That is it. And so your depression is diet related. Your hormone deficiencies are diet related. Your arthritis, psoriasis, all of it are all diet related.
I agree.
So your hormonal deficiencies are simply your diet.
Unless something's broken, like a type 1 diabetic,
Right, but what causes type 1 diabetes?
Well, some people are born with it.
No, it's your diet, because back to the diet, because there are type 1 diabetics that actually go carnivore. And I'm betting we can solve this by simply going right to the most important thing. The cause of your problem is your diet. Because let's just say you have no insulin made in your body. But if you eat a carnivore diet, your need for insulin drops significantly.
Oh yeah, well, there's no doubt about it. What was his name? Richard, the doctor, the old doctor that was a type 1 diabetic. What's his name? Bernstein. What was his name?
Bernstein, yeah, Bernstein.
Bernstein, yeah,
knows that.
yeah. He what a great man. And but what I'm saying is, let's take 100 people that are metabolically sick. I think that 95+% of them, if they did nothing but go carnivore, would solve all of their health problems. But there's going to be some people, either because they've damaged themselves after years and years and years of metabolic abuse, might have to do something else. But you should try the carnivore thing first. You know, it's a miracle what happens to you. But most people don't have the patience to wait even months for that. They want the shot, or they're unwilling to give up their lifestyle. Their whole lifestyle revolves around eating crap and drinking crap. Unfortunately, that's a cultural thing, and they're not willing to become a hermit like I've become, to get away from that.
But again, still, even in the carnivore space, everyone is about weight loss. Great. Well,
yeah.
But it's about only one thing. What's the most important one thing?
Well, we both know that it's getting laid, of course. You know.
Right. It's reproduction. And being attractive, that is our drive. And so carnivore, just going carnivore, really, straight on, stick with the meat, get rid of everything else. In like 2 weeks, you'll feel amazing. And the weight will just drop off in so many people.
Well, you and I both, we have that in common. We tell people, keep it simple. Just eat, concentrate on what you're putting in your mouth, and keep an eye on what's coming out the other end. And you probably don't need to know any more than that. Eat it, it's important to get enough fat. But even then, if you get enough fat, you'll be able to tell by your stool consistency. If you don't eat carbs, that only leaves 2 macros, fat and protein. I think we should tell people, more than eat more fat, we should tell them eat less protein, because that seems to be the problem that most carnivores have, is they focus on meat, but it's not fatty meat. So they end up eating way too much. It'll be hard not to get an adequate amount of protein if you're eating nothing but animal products. It would be impossible. Don't you think? But don't eat the lean stuff,
Well, I don't like the words protein or carbs. I just say you either eat animals or plants. And there are no toxins in the animal except killing the animal. In general, it took how many thousands or millions of years for us to figure out how to domesticate the animal and send them to the avatar for being properly processed. My brother Ray and I take an Uber to Gelson's. The butcher, I say, I want 1.5 inch prime ribeye. He says, do you want the bone? He never asked that before. They still cut most of the fat away. It's already been cut away, but I said, that's all I want. That's it. I threw it on the barbecue for Ray and I, butter on it. I put some butter, blue cheese, salt, cut it up. I'm like black and blue. Brother Ray likes it medium. Okay, I throw it back on. But that's all you need to do. Nothing else.
Well, that's the problem is, what else we got to talk about? You got medicine, you have fertility. For me, I'm talking about shit that people, tricycles and ellipticals, air
Well-
fryers. I do that to fill up the time. Otherwise, nobody want to watch what I'm doing because it'd be boring on Ask Mitch. What's he got to say? Well, what do you think? Eat meat,
Entertainment. I mean, because you're right, it's more complicated than that. But we want to watch Mitch on his e-trike or his elliptical, or and his coffees and cigars, and because ultimately that's why we watched. Why would you stay up and watch Johnny Carson when you got to get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work?
Entertainment. We try to be entertaining. We got some pretty entertaining characters in our community, and that's great. Well, listen, my friend, it's 8:04, 8:05 already. Where'd the time go? Where did the time go? That's great. So you're going to be going back. What time are you leaving tomorrow to go back?
I'll still be on tomorrow morning. I got a 10 o'clock flight. It's, what is it? 10 o'clock Pacific time. It's 5. I don't have to leave till 8 a.m. On West Coast time to get to the airport, LAX to Tampa, and then Uber to wherever I go tomorrow morning. We'll see.
Yeah. Listen, are you going to be on at 6, or are you just still up in the air whether you're going to do it or not?
6 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, you going to plan in advance, or just do it like today where you decided at the last minute to go live? No, what I did is I got up, and about 5 minutes to 6, I looked to see if you had posted a live stream. I didn't see it, so that's why I put up the pre-chat thing. But if you're going to be here, there's no need for me to run that hour pre-chat. People want to chat, they go to your stream. I'd rather them go watch you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning, and then 7 a.m. with Mitch.
Okay.
And unless I get run over by a bus, expect me here.
All right, then I won't play the pre-show thing because that's easier for me. And I will see you at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning Eastern time. And I'll be here at 7. So thank you, everybody. And Kelsey, thanks for being here with me. The hour just flies by. I think we kind of halfway ignored the chat, but we tried. We gave it a try.
We got nothing better than hanging out with Mitch and our brothers and sisters around the globe. And I'll see everyone at 9 a.m. Eastern time with our guest Vinny Pacifico, pro wrestler and carnivore. So excited about that. So
Vinny Pacifico doesn't sound like a Jewish name to me.
Well, you never know. You never know.
I think he's more Italian. Vinny. I don't know too many Jews named Vinny. All right, Kelsey, you take care, and I will see you the next time. Okay, buddy? Be careful.
All right, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and that leaves me, and that was great. I enjoyed that. I don't think it's going to be a regular thing that Kelsey comes and spends a whole hour with me every morning, but because he's out there in California, I think that it's a good opportunity. I think Kelsey likes this community like I do, and loves anytime that he can hang out with us, as do I. So, my friends, I'm going to call it Tuesday. Let's call it a day. And we'll all get on with our day. Thank you so much for coming this morning. I've enjoyed it. Now it's time for me to take the trash cans out and get rid of tons of cardboard that we've cut up to get rid of all the packing material from the bicycles and the scooters and the elliptical machines. Holy cow, my house looks like a trash dump here with all that stuff. So I'm going to go do that. And for you, enjoy your Tuesday. Gloria Weitzel says goodbye. Rough Carnivore, Lizzie, CB Carmack, Danny in Boston, Barry, Simon, Sparky, Donna, Rick, Donna, Ray. Thank you. So D is here. Tammy Batarch, Yellow Rose, Leslie, good to see you. There's Rick again. Anyway, Thomas says, sorry I was late. Oh, good to see you, Thomas. I'm scrolling backwards a little bit. At any rate, on to the next one, guys. Chat away. Until tomorrow, I will see you at 7 a.m., but not at 6. Go see Kelsey tomorrow at 6. Until then, take the rest of the day off. Should I wait for the music to end? All right. Here it comes. And eat meat.